and welcome to the Sunday Guardian show by Joyita Basu. Today I want to speak a bit about the Prime Minister's speech in the Rajya Sabha, in which he was scathing about the opposition, but particularly the Congress, which staged a walkout after failing to disrupt his speech. Now, first of all, it seems that the Congress has misread the electoral verdict. The verdict may have been a wake-up call for the BJP, but it was not an endorsement of the Congress. There is a huge gap between Congress's 99 seats and BJP's 240. Now, the minute the Congress claims that the PM Modi does not have the moral authority to be in government and hence we will not let him speak or function, it is delegitimizing its own coalition governments, including the two governments run by Manmohan Singh, who had not got anywhere near 240 in either of his two stints. Now, it was this point that the PM rubbed in when he asked why the Congress was so happy. What was it celebrating? The hat trick of defeat? Happy about being in the nervous 90s? Or was it happy that it has one more failed launch? Now, he also rubbed it in just as the Congress failed for the third time. The country loved the PM enough to give him a third term. Now, this is the Congress's fundamental problem, this third term. And hence, they are constantly trying to undermine the legitimacy of the PM by creating a ruckus in Parliament, by walking out of the Rajya Sabha, by being irreverent, flippant. It is not ready to show respect to the person and the post he occupies. In 21st century lingo, this is classic troll behavior. The question is, for how long will this continue? The attempt is to give an impression of chaos, of legislative paralysis, trying to show that the government is a lame duck. Now, if you have noticed, the maximum fury that is coming from the Congress and its ecosystem is that the Prime Minister is behaving as if nothing has changed. He got his way by selecting the ministers he wanted, the speaker he wanted, that the allies fell in line, said nothing. The Congress is fuming. PM Modi is in fact making it clear through every speech that he is not going to take this lying down, that it will be business as usual. In fact, at one level, the speeches till now have been about making this point clear to the Congress. The other dominant theme of the Prime Minister's speech was about the Constitution. The Prime Minister was clear. It is the Congress that did not want a celebration of Constitution Day on 26 January. Now, this led to an uproar and walkout by the party. Now, as I have been saying, for the Congress, this talk about it being the protector of the Constitution is actually about cornering Dalit votes by saying BJP is destroying Baba Ambedkar's Constitution. Now, this worked in the run-up to the elections and sliced away a section of BJP's Dalit voters. But this time, the Prime Minister is taking the fight to the Congress camp by not only talking about emergency but also asserting that the Congress has placed the family above the Constitution by undermining a constitutional post. Now, the reference was to, of course, Manmohan Singh's prime ministership, where the Prime Minister said that the family was, the remote control was in the hands of the family. Now, apart from this, he was primarily speaking about governance from Neet to Manipur. You see, in conclusion, one can say that the Congress is underestimating the Prime Minister if it thinks that by being plain nasty to him, it can get the better of him. Amid all the cacophony and the fog of confusion, what will matter to people is the work that is being done for them, and not the incivility and bratish behavior of middle-aged men. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.